Hello world, it's Rahul. Welcome back guys to deep learning tutorial. So guys, today we are going to discuss one of the basic and most important topic, that is neural network. Nowadays, neural network is one of the most preferable topic in research area, and there are a lot of applications which we are using on daily basis already implemented on neural network technology like Google Assistant, Google Translator or Alexa. So let's try to understand what is this neural network and how can we make use of this technology for solving real world problem. So here algorithm is inspired by the structure of human brain. Let's understand how is this done. So guys, when we accidentally place our hand on a nail, then a signal from our hand goes to our brain and tells us to move our hands back. So these signals travel through nerves and activate several neurons in the brain, and in response to this, our body performs some action. There are billions and trillions of neurons interconnected with each other inside our brain. In deep learning, we replicate exactly the same where neural networks take in data, train themselves to recognize the pattern in this data, and then provide the output accordingly. Let's construct a neural network which distinguishes between cat and dog. And here, neural networks are made up of layers of neurons. Each neuron is core processing unit of the network. So guys, if you can see on the screen, we have input layer, then hidden layer, and then output layer. We will learn in detail how these layers are working. Let's say we have an image of dog with dimension of 7 by 7 pixels. So total we have 49 pixels. Now each pixel is fed as input to each neuron of the first layer, and neurons of one layer is connected to neuron of next layer with some additional numeric value known as weights. Now the inputs are multiplied to the corresponding weights, and their sum is sent as an input to the neuron in the next hidden layer. Each of these neurons is associated with a numerical value known as bias, which is then added to the input sum. This value is then passed through a threshold function called activation function, which we will discuss in detail in next session. So activation function determines whether a particular neuron will get activated or not. So the activated neuron transmits the data to next layer. In this manner, data is propagated through the network, and this motion of data traveling is called as forward propagation. In the output layer, neuron with the highest value fires and determines the output probability. So if you can see at the output end, model is giving cat as output with highest probability. So by looking at it only, we can say that our model has made a wrong prediction. But how does network figure this out? So our network still not trained yet with input data. So we will compare the predicted output with actual output to find out the error in prediction. And now by making use of this knowledge, we transfer this backward through our network, which is known as back propagation. Now based on this information, weights are adjusted, and the cycle of forward propagation and backward propagation is iteratively performed until our weights are assigned such that network predict the correct output. I hope you guys understood this particular video, that how neural network works and what are the applications where neural network technology is implemented. Thank you guys for your time. Do like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon to get the latest updates. Happy learning and stay safe.